Hi there. Welcome to Studio Movie Recap. Today we going to recap sci-fi action film, What Happened to Monday? In near future, the Child Allocation Bureau enforces strict one-child limit in 2073 as overpopulation sparks a global crisis. All but the eldest child born to a single mother are placed in cryosleep, which was electronic bracelet to track citizens. The following siblings after firstborn were killed. The movie transitioned to grandfather Terrence, whose daughter gave birth to 7 identical sisters before passing away. Knowing the law, Terrence still didn't have courage to kill any of his granddaughters. He came with plan to save them all. Since they were 7, he named them by days of the week from Monday to Sunday. He trained them to pretend to be a single person named after their mother, Karen Settman. At younger age, he taught everyone same things so no one can be smarter than the other. They were not allowed to leave the house same time to avoid being recognized and killed by the state. Therefore, only one child was allowed to leave the flat once a week at the day of their name. E.g. Monday would only go out Monday, and people thought they were same person since they looked identical. He built hiding location behind cardboards which was easy to access just in case if someone visited. He trained them that when a person enters their flat, 6 will run as fast as they could to hide, while one of them remain. Terrence makes sure the sisters share every bit of information of what occurred on their day at school at daily meetings so the next sister can pick up where other one left. To protect their identity outside the house, they had to behave like one person with same personality, and inside they were free to be themselves. One day, Thursday snuck out of the flat without being noticed, breaking the rules. Terrence was furious with what Thursday did, and he emphasizes to them the value of leaving one at a time, and the idea was that whatever happens to one of them will affect all of them. When Thursday came back later that day, she broke one of her fingers during skateboard riding. Terrence was forced to cut off the same part of everyone's fingers in order to keep their appearance consistent. One's action affects everyone since they had to look the same at any cost. Since Monday was the eldest, everything started from her, so she was the first one to lose her finger and her siblings followed. 30 years later, after Terrence had passed away, the sisters are now grown and living on their own. They have all managed to live without ever being recognized. They successfully mastered being one person on outside world. At older age, they are frustrated that they have to hide and only go outside once a week, and they can't enjoy life as other people. Sunday mentions her dream to find love and start a family with someone. They understand that if their grandfather didn't come up with that idea of them having same identity of one person, they could have been killed. It is first day of the week and Monday gets ready to go to work. She disguised herself to their identity of Karen Settman. She was anxious to deliver a presentation at her job that was going to help them get a promotion. On her way to work, she meets CAB agent Adrian Knowles, who was Monday's boyfriend at a checkpoint, and he flirts with her. Even though Karen Settman was one person, Monday never told her other siblings that she has a boyfriend, which breaks their grandfather's rules of telling each other everything. Inside the elevator, she meets her coworker Jerry, who was her rival for a promotion. He threats to find out her secret of always having too much energy with overtimes yet still working like a robot. Jerry didn't suspect that Karen Settman was not one individual. He suspected that maybe she was using drugs to stay fresh. As the day goes on, Monday never showed up. She was nowhere to be found. The other sisters are concerned about this as they are aware that Monday is the most accountable and has never missed a meeting. They were worried that something might have happened to her or involved an accident. Sunday was good with technology, so she used her tech skills to check hospital and police records online. But nothing pops up. Her band, which they used to see her coordinates, was also deactivated. The following day, Tuesday disguises herself as Karen Settman and prepares to go to work. She puts on some makeup and wig, and she is instructed by the other siblings to look for Monday after work. She was so nervous because they never went outside, knowing that one of them haven't returned to protect their identity. Tuesday then follows Monday's path. At work, she acts confused and asks her secretary where she went the previous day. She tells her that she went to a pub with Jerry after work to celebrate the promotion she received. At the bar, she finds out from the bartender that she left with Jerry after few drinks. This led the sisters to believe that Jerry was the one who kidnapped Monday and assumed that he discovered their identity. On her way back, Tuesday was arrested by CAB agent. They got her inside a car and left with her, and also deactivated her GPS and communication with her other siblings. Tuesday was led to a cell, where she is introduced to Nicolette Cayman, a candidate for parliament and the head of the agency. Cayman confesses she is aware of Tuesday's siblings. She raised her point that her grandfather was greedy for having 7 kids, knowing that 1 child was allowed per family. She expresses that lots of foods and water was taken from other kids so her and her siblings can live. She shows her that she knows where all of her other siblings are and orders the CAB agent to kill all of them. Tuesday tried to bribe Cayman to turn blind eye, but she tells her that Monday already offered her a good deal. The sisters didn't lose hope. They stayed the whole night trying to track down their sisters. Wednesday was punching a bag to distress as she was a good fighter among her siblings. That same night, the sisters noticed the CAB agents outside the building trying to get in. They immediately knew that their identity was discovered. The CAB agents bypassed the retinal scanner to open the door by using Tuesday's removed eye. After they got inside, the room was empty and dark. All the sisters were hiding. Without thinking, the CAB agent went to the switch that opened their hideout. They came out one by one, but Wednesday was not there. As they are shouting for Wednesday to come out, she came and fought one of the agents, leading to chaos that led to dogfight between the sisters and CAB agents. The sisters used their advantage of knowing the ins and out of the house to effectively defend themselves. They won at the end and all the agents were killed. This costed Saturday's life. She was shot on the stomach, and they couldn't take her to hospital. The sisters got emotional as Friday is dying. She begs them to not let her die as she still wants to live. After Friday's death, the sisters believe that Jerry may have sold them and that the eye that the CAB agents used to open the door belongs to Tuesday. Since their secret has been revealed, the following day Wednesday left without any disguise. She went to Jerry to avenge her and her siblings. Jerry discloses that the sisters were promoted as a result of Karen sending millions of euros to Cayman to support her campaign. She was surprised since they thought Monday died. Now they find out that she is involved with Cayman, who is the head of CAB agents. Before Jerry explains further, he is killed by a CAB sniper. Wednesday was trapped inside the apartment. Since she was a warrior, she managed to defend herself and killed one of the agents. Since more and more agents were coming to kill her, she escaped by jumping from the top building to garbage bin. She then ran away. She was led by her sister's direction since they could monitor where the enemies were and telling her where to turn to safely escape. She reached dead end of houses. The only way to survive at that point was to jump between 2 tall buildings. She firstly doubted herself at first, but because she didn't have a choice but to jump, she jumped. After successfully doing so, one of the agents was on the other side and unhesitatingly shot and killed her. Adrian arrives at the apartment worried about Karen. Adrian has a long-term sexual connection with Monday. He couldn't stop himself from kissing Karen, whom he thought was Monday. Thursday told him to wait and went to her sisters for advice on what to do with him. They advised him to take advantage and seduce him since he works for government to extract information on whereabouts of other sisters. Thursday followed the instruction and left with Adrian. At the apartment, Adrian couldn't help himself and he had passionate sex with Wednesday. While doing so, Wednesday connected her bracelet with his to extract information. Sunday now had access to CAB headquarters information. They used this information to navigate and look for their sisters. One of the rooms they found Tuesday, restrained, and they thought it was Monday. They were so happy and planned to rescue her. The following morning, after a passionate night, Adrian left the room and went to the store. While he was away, Saturday called her sisters and informed them that Monday was the one dating Adrian. Few minutes after, the CAB agents found her location. They shot and killed her. While this was happening, the other CAB agents attacked Karen Settman's apartment. As the agents were going upstairs to kill anyone in there, Sunday didn't want to leave. She first wanted to download pictures of hers and her entire family, claiming that those pictures were the only thing she had of her late sisters and proof of their existence. Thursday managed to convince her to leave. As they are leaving, Sunday waited for Thursday to climb down the stairs, and then after, she lifted the stairs up again to block Thursday from climbing back. Thursday begs her to come down, but she didn't listen. She loved her sisters too much and was willing to die for them. She went back to the apartment and set explosive bomb for the CAB agents. This delayed time for Thursday to escape. She then died while saving her family photos. Thursday was grieving. She couldn't believe what Sunday just did. When Adrian learns about the incident, he runs to the apartment in tears. Thursday kidnaps him and calls him a sellout. She holds him responsible for her sister's death. He was shocked to see Thursday and was unaware that Monday had identical sisters, After discovering they are sisters, he gets confused but later declares his love for Monday. Recognizing his innocence, Thursday tells Adrian that Monday is still alive, which persuades Adrian to help her save Monday. Adrian enters the CAB headquarters using a body bag with Thursday inside. One of the doctors at the time is putting a child inside cryosleep, killing her. After successfully doing so, the doctor then opened the body bag which had Thursday inside to kill her too, but Thursday was too quick. She kicked the doctor to the cryosleep and killed her instead. She then went to look for Monday. She learnt that the sister she thought was Monday is Tuesday. Then finally the movie reveals Monday meeting up with Cayman. It is revealed that Monday indeed did bribe Cayman with a massive campaign donation to kill all of her other sisters and take on the identity for herself. She betrayed all her sisters. She was happy that she will no longer go outside once a week. Cayman promised to finish the job by murdering Tuesday as part of Monday's agreement after signing contract, not knowing Thursday already rescued her. Monday face off against Thursday in the restroom. She points a gun to Thursday and tells her that she was always the best Karen Settman. She tells her that she should have been the only one who existed and her sisters were only after birth. She wanted to start family with Adrian as she was in love. Monday was still angry with the other sisters because they were not as mature as she was, especially Thursday, whose recklessness lost them all a finger. Their conversation led to a fight. Thursday finally shoots Monday and left her lifeless on the floor without any pity for what she'd done to her sisters. Tuesday and Adrian released the video footage to the press, showing Cayman killing kids with cryosleep. It turns out the killing of children was not a legal thing to do. Cayman took law to her own hands to decrease the world's population. After the video was released, Cayman almost fainted and went to Karen Settman and pulled her hair only to find out that it was Thursday. She strangles her with rage but she is stopped by CAB agents. Monday stumbles into the fundraising event pointing a gun to Thursday, but before she can shoot her, she is shot by one of the CAB agents, who was also shot by Adrian. As the crowd flees, Monday was lifeless on the floor. She reveals that she is pregnant and pleads with Thursday to take care of her children as she dies. In the aftermath, the Child Allocation Act is repealed, and Cayman faces the death penalty. Thursday, Adrian, and Tuesday watch Monday's and Adrian's twins develop in an artificial womb. Tuesday and Thursday rename themselves Terry and Karen. Did you like our movie recap? Please don't forget to like and subscribe. To be updated on our next recap, hit the notification bell.